Welcome to the freaking show, everyone. It's so nice to have you here, and I hope that you're thrilled to be here. Today, we're talking about how you can sell your home more quickly. And this ain't going to be rocket science. I'm going to tell you in advance. Most of the tips and tricks and, little things that realtors are going to hit you with to try to sell your home faster. Look, it's a pretty simple system. And you just have to, it's fundamentals. It's like playing a sport where you go, hey, cool, the reverse 360 dunk or whatever, that's cool. But it's like fundamentals win basketball games. Cool, that's selling your house. Before we get into it, if you guys ever need real estate help, let us know. Either myself or him will reach back out to you and see how we can help. You just go to the website. It's linked down below in the video description. It's 1911syndicate.com, and we can help you in pretty much any place that you are. We've helped people in Alaska and Florida and Utah and Texas and wherever the hell you are. So just let us know. So how can you sell your home more quickly? Well, the closest thing I can tell you to a hack, if you will, and it's not, right? But that's trendy internet clickbait stuff. The closest thing I can tell you to a hack is sell it below what it's worth. If you want the real answer, if your house is the fair market value's 500 and it's a reasonably balanced market, and you're like, look, man, we got to get out of here fast, pronto. Cool. List it for 475. Like that's the real answer. I mean, if you truly were like, look, man, we got plenty of equity. That's not the issue. And we got to get out of here. Cool. Drop the price so that it's very attractive, so that because the other agents and buyers are looking and going, hey, that thing is below what it's worth. Let's get in there. And you might get a more competitive scenario. If you don't want to do that, but you just want to sell the home for what it's worth and do it as fast as possible, here's the thing. There's two things that make your house sell as a general rule of thumb. These are your main two, and I'll hit you with a backup two. The main two are, it is appropriately priced, AKA you didn't price it over what it's worth. We didn't say, okay, we've come to the conclusion your house is worth 500, give or take a couple bucks, and we're going to play the game of start high and work our way low and hope that we still go above what it's actually worth. So we're going to list it at 550, hoping that we might eke out a 525 offer. Cool. Don't play that game. List it for what it's worth. People aren't dumb. Well, actually, a lot of people are dumb, but yeah, a lot of people are dumb. But in this instance, we're going to say people aren't dumb and they know that your house is overpriced, and that's how your house sits around for a long time. So number one, price it appropriately. Number two, good photos. Like that is the first two things that people are seeing that determine your goal, right, as a seller, is to get someone in your home. If you get them in your home, it's like, hey, it's kind of, it is what it is at this point. Let's just, hope they wind up liking it. Your job is to get them into the home. How do we do that? Put a fair price on it and have attractive photos that show your house in the best light possible, which lighting is actually a part of that, but it's like having your house decluttered and everything so that it actually shows well when I click on the listing on the MLS. Those are the main two things. That's about 90% of it. The other 10% of it I'm going to tell you is that when it comes to actually, now we're at the point of someone has scheduled a showing or someone saying, I want to look at your house, you need to leave your house as the seller, like you need to leave your house as decluttered and tidy as possible until it's under contract. Once it's under contract, cool. Go back to living your normal, messy life if you want. But until then, you need to have a higher standard of living in your house. You need to live like a clean person, and all the bullshit that you have around your house and everything and dirty dishes, no, none of that until your house is under contract, and then you can go back to being a slob. And then the final point that I would make is it is your job as the seller to cooperate with showing requests. If I, as your listing agent, are like, hey, Tom, someone wants to look at your house today at 1, can you do it? And you're like, man, it's kind of inconvenient timing. Can we get them in there tomorrow or something? No. Like, you came to me because you wanted to sell your house. This is part of selling your house. Unless there is genuine, legitimate reasons, like important ones, why you can't say yes to that showing, you need to say yes to that showing. And that is my job as an agent to communicate that to you, but it's your job to now say, I understand. I will cooperate with you. Because if you do not cooperate with me, you're now wasting my time. Because I've now put whatever $1,000 into marketing your house between, showings and, open house and yada, 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 right? So it's like, hey, I've made no money and I've got $1,000 invested. I'm in the hole. I'm expecting you, Tom, to cooperate. Tom, if you're an asshole, because I've fired not many people, but I've fired a couple people before. I think mostly buyers, actually. I don't think I've ever fired a seller, but I would. Because, hey, look, if you're not going to cooperate, then what are we doing here? This is a waste of everyone's time. So that's what you need to go into accepting. If you're like, oh, well, whatever, I feed my kid at 1, cool. Take them to the fucking McDonald's and get them a quarter pounder while someone looks at your house. Get out the damn house, Tom. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. If you ever need real estate help, like I said, let us know. We've got the site linked down below. If you enjoy this style of communication, this is kind of how, at least I in particular, talk to my clients, because there's no point in me trying to BS you with fancy Teslas and everything when we could just have a real conversation and I can help you with your real estate needs. So let us know if you ever need some of this action. We're happy to help. Otherwise, hope you guys are doing good. We'll talk to you next time.